Guys, happy Friday. Welcome to our stream and thank you so much for being here. Today we are going to be reviewing our ACT math practice questions that we have from this week. So this is our lesson that we have every Friday where we go over real official ACT test questions from all 4 subjects. And this week, our focus was on math. So you already know that I love that, returning back to the math questions from this week. So let's go ahead and dive in. And remember, guys, you can comment your answers in the chat and then just pay attention to see if you got them correct or how to solve the problem if you were unsure how to do it. So this first problem says a ramp for loading trucks is 13 feet long and covers 12 feet along the level ground as shown below. How many feet is the highest point on the ramp? So you can see the ramp here drawn at the back of the truck. We have the longest side here is 13. And then along the ground is 12. And then it's also showing you, notice the right angle there, okay, 90 degrees. So if you remember from geometry class, that this is a right triangle, and that means the Pythagorean theorem applies to the lengths of the sides of the triangle. So you can determine this unknown distance, which is going to be the highest point on the ramp from the ground to the top there. We can determine that unknown distance using Pythagorean theorem. So remember that would be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And it's important to know that the c is always going to be the hypotenuse or the longest side. So there we have 13 squared, and the 12 can go in either a or b, doesn't matter. So I'm just going to do a squared plus 12 squared. So now we have an equation. We just want to solve it for a. Okay, we want to solve it for a, not a squared. Or you can use the answer choices and substitute them in to see which one would be correct. But we're going to go ahead and just solve this using algebra. So a squared plus 12 squared is 144. And then 13 squared is 169. And you subtract here. 169 minus 144 is going to give you 25. And we're not done yet, right? We need a, not a squared. So we're going to take the square root of both sides, and therefore a is 5. Okay, so the correct answer is J. Good job to those of you who dropped that J in the comments, or those of you who responded in our group this week with the correct answer to this question. If you did not get this one correct, hopefully you understand how to do it now. Okay, we are going to move right along to the second question. Okay, as picking up with question number 2, it reads, the expression 7 times x plus 3 minus 3 times 2x minus 2 is equivalent to what? And so anytime we see the phrase is equivalent to, those keywords let us know that we have the ability to use some strategy here. You can, of course, work this out algebraically, right? But when I see these 3 words, it lets me know that I could work this out strategically as well, okay? So you get into kind of a situation where you determine which one's going to be better for you. If you know the math and how to answer this question head on, then by all means, do the algebra way if you can do it quicker. If you run into a situation where you're unsure how to solve it, then strategy will work. Okay, if it says is equivalent to, then you can choose your own value for x, or for any variable that's presented. You can choose your own number, substitute in, and work out which one gives you the same number value. Okay, so we're going to use algebra in this case just to make sure everybody remembers how to do that. This outside number we can distribute through to the inside. 7 times x is 7x, and then plus 21. And then I'm going to come do the same thing over here. I'm distributing a -3. Make sure you notice the negative in the front. -6x. And then -3 times -2 would be +6. Okay. And you might be thinking, that's not listed as an answer choice. And it is not. What we want to do now is combine any like terms and simplify this expression. So 7x minus 6x leaves us with the just x there. And that didn't really help me because all of the answer choices say x. So I continue on. 21 plus 6, we combine those into a +27. And so the correct answer to this problem is E. Question number 2, it is E. Let me know, did you guys get that one right? Hopefully so. Okay, remember, if you did not recall how to distribute, then you could have chosen your own number for x, substituted it into the problem, and then substituted that same value that you chose for x into the answer choices to find the match, right? Just looking for the match. All right, with that being said, let's go on to question number 3. All right, question number 3 on the screen for us now. If 115% of a number is 460, what is 75% of the number? Okay, so be careful here to make sure that you are answering the question that they are asking you, not what you want the question to be. Okay, because anytime we see things like a number, you might be tempted to find out what the number is. But the question reads, what is 75% of the number? So it's going to be a 2-part problem, because in order to find out what 75% of the number is, first we need to know the number. So once we find out whatever this magical number is, then we can go back and calculate 75% of it. Okay, so let's go back to the first clause here. If 115%, right? 115%. Remember, percent is an idea, not a number. So if you want to convert that to a number, to a decimal, you can divide by 100, right? So we're going to change that to 1.15. 1.15 of is multiplication. Of, I'm multiplying this, a number I don't know. So I'm going to use the variable x. All right, I have it side by side. So this represents 115% of a number. 1.15 times an unknown number x is =460. Okay, so I'm literally translating the words into a mathematical equation, right? Just like we would translate languages. This problem is written in English. I needed to translate it into the language of math. So 115%, I turn to 1.15 of a number means multiplied by an unknown number. That's why I have x is equal and then 460. Okay, so that's how I created the equation. Remember, the first part is to solve for x, solve for this unknown number. So I'll do that by dividing by 1.15. That's going to tell me what this number is. 460 divided by 1.15. And that's going to give me that x is equal to 400. So that's the number, but that's not our answer, because the question said, what is 75% of that number? So now I have a new equation I need to write. Okay. What is 75%? We change that to a number. It's going to be 0.75, right? Because percent is an idea, not a number, of multiply the number. So multiplying by the number, which was 400, is what? Is equal to what? Okay, so I'm doing 75% of 400, or 0.75 times 400. You guys can drop those answers down in the chat for me and check and see if you got it right. But that should yield you 300, right? So G was the correct answer to question 3. Okay, guys, let's move on to our last problem from this week, question number 4. And this one reads, when 2x minus 3 squared is written in the form is written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are integers, a plus b plus c equals what? Okay, so once again, very important that you understand what question is being asked of you. We're trying to find out what the sum of a plus b plus c is. Well, in order to determine what a plus b plus c is, then we need to know what a is, what b is, and what c is. So we need to use the given information above to find out the values of all 3 variables. So they gave us 2x minus 3 squared, that binomial squared, and they're saying, what would it look like if you wrote it into this form? Okay, so we need to multiply it out. We have 2x minus 3. If I square it, then I'm multiplying it times itself, 2x minus 3. So 2 binomials here. You may have heard the mnemonic device of foiling it out. You can do that. You can do double distributive property, whatever works for you, but we're going to multiply this expression out, expand it so that it looks like this form that they gave us, the ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2x here, it gets multiplied by both parts of that second one. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared, and then 2x times negative 3 will be negative 6x. And I'm going to repeat that process. I'm going to take this term and multiply it by both. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. And then negative 3 times negative 3 will give me a positive 9. Okay. Now we're almost there, but we don't have it in this form yet. It should be 3 terms, a number in front of x squared, a number in front of x, and then a number that's just a constant with no variable, no x attached. So we'll combine the like terms in the middle, the negative 6x and the negative 6x. So 4x squared, and we get negative 12x plus 9. Now it's in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So we've taken care of that first part of this question, and now we know what a, b, and c are. We can just add them up to get the answer. So a is 4, b is negative 12, and c is 9, okay? Sum those up, right? I have a 4 and a 9 that are both positive. That gives me 13. 13 and a negative 12 gives me a positive 1, or C is the correct answer to this problem. Okay, guys? So that is all 4 solutions and explanations to those ACT questions from this past week. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that you guys are getting them correct and learning how to solve these problems correctly and quickly. Now, I do want to make sure that you guys have heard the news of our upgrade to the membership. We have this group now where we have been providing trainings twice a week and other resources within this group. But we are making an upgrade. So we are allowing our group members to get access to our exclusive Top 10 ACT curriculum inside of our e-learning portal. So I want to make sure everyone is aware, because the deadline to make a decision about which group, which membership you want to be a part of is fast approaching. Okay, so this Sunday, July 31st is the deadline to make a choice. I want to make sure everyone is clear on what each membership offers if you choose to go into either one of them, and also if you choose not to continue to be a member. So let me just pull up really quick the comparison so that you guys will be able to make a decision quickly. And if you have any questions, definitely you can reach out to us. So hold on just a moment. Let me pull that up for us. So as you guys can see, there are going to be two groups. One group is going to be free. One group is going to have a paid monthly subscription cost or subscription fee. Okay. The free group, you will have access to proctored full-length ACT practice tests each month, ACT resources and insider pointers from ACT certified educators, okay? Ongoing support from ACT certified educators, daily ACT practice questions, and then we'll drip special content from time to time from the exclusive membership. That's 100% free. And if you choose that option, we're going to drop the link to the free group in the comments for you. And you would just need to click that link to move over to that free group. Okay. So make sure that if that's the option you want to take, that you do so by July 31st. But that link will be provided below in just a second or two when I can drop it. That will be there for you. Okay, so that's the free group, 100% free. You don't have to pay for anything. That's going to be there for you to take advantage of those benefits. Okay, now in the paid group, the paid membership is actually going to be this group. Okay, where we are right now, the ACE to ACT exam. This group is going to be upgraded to the paid membership. Okay, what's going to come with that is everything I just said in the free group. Also, access to our top 10 ACT curriculum inside of our e-learning portal. Okay, so that's offline of Facebook. That's a separate portal where you get access to our curriculum that we use with our enrolled students. Okay, the weekly solution videos that we just went through just now to those sample ACT questions. We're covering all 4 subjects every month. That's going to be a part of the paid membership. Okay. You'll also get those weekly trainings, ACT topics, scholarships, college admission, those kind of things inside of the paid membership, as well as free giveaways to those items you see there, discounted strategy sessions if you'd like to come to a tutoring class with us, an ACT score report, and a game plan analysis of how you can achieve the score that you need to achieve, bonus scholarship resources, and much, much more. So that is a part of the paid membership, which will be here. This group now is upgrading to the paid membership. If you enroll by this Sunday, July 31st, you're locking in at a rate of $17 monthly. Okay, if you are taking advantage of it, like I said, by this Sunday, you can get it for $17 monthly. If you decide to come in later, anytime August 1st or after, then it's going to be $97 monthly, which is still an awesome price, but 17 is just like basically giving it away. So if you are interested in that, we're dropping that link below as well. You'll need to join and make your first payment in order to stay in this group, which is being upgraded to the paid group. Okay, so as of August the 1st, this group will only be for the paid members, and then everyone else would either leave us, unfortunately, or move into the free group if you have not locked in. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that was clear. If there are any questions, please let us know. But we are looking forward to this upgraded experience and allowing people to be able to be a part of our top 10 ACT program at a much lower entry point. So for $17 a month, you can get access to our curriculum and kind of go through it yourself as a kind of do-it-yourself option and really prepare for the ACT. Of course, if you need assistance from us, we're more than happy to help you. But for $17 a month, it's like the ACT prep like the Netflix of ACT prep, I should say. So for $17 a month, you have subscription access to all of those resources. And once you get in the portal, then you will see how phenomenal it is. And it's really a steal at $17 a month. So lock in there. I think Ms. Tricia also announced that the first person to enroll is going to qualify for a free $99 value KCO Prism. And you guys know I love those. That's like my favorite calculator ever. So if you are interested in winning that, then you want to be one of the first people to enroll into the paid membership. Okay. Well, I have really enjoyed going over these questions with you guys today and kind of making sure everyone knows the changes that are coming forth. Again, if you have any questions at all, please reach out to us and let us know. We'll make sure you get taken care of and get placed where you want to be placed and have access to the resources that we are providing for you. Okay. Have a phenomenal weekend. We look forward to seeing you inside the membership next week.